Hello everyone, how are you? Hope you are doing good. And I think Neet is over, and most of you are waiting for that counseling. And this is a tough phase actually for most of you. What to choose, which department to choose, which college to select, and what is the best way to approach this phase. I think most of you will be in a confusion. Those who qualify, those who are getting government seat or not getting that, department which you are interested, but you are getting government seat, and you in some private colleges which are near to your house, you may not be getting that seat which you wanted in that department. So there is a lot of confusion in this phase when you finish your BDS, write neat, and now suppose there is no option. Suppose you got very bad rank and you don't have any other option. You have to choose one department and you got one department and you stick on to it. That's okay, but there is a phase where you got nice rank, you have all the options available, and now you are in a fix to to choose which department you have to take. So I thought I'll make a video on that, and I'll help you, clear few things where you can, formulate a formula, and you can create some method, and you can go step by step to, choose that college and department. So first thing is, um, basically when you are choosing your postgraduate college, so there are certain factors what you have to keep in mind when you are selecting a postgraduate college. I am talking about only postgraduate counseling and colleges, right? First is, whenever you are choosing, suppose you got a nice rank, and there's a government seat which is of non-clinical, and a private seat available for you, always choose clinical private. Just because it is government seat, don't go towards it. I see people telling me, sir, we are getting stipend, and government seat is not it is helpful for a family. It is not burdening my family with finances and all. So I'll tell you what. If you are choosing postgraduate course just to compensate for that 10 lakhs or 12 lakhs, I'm sure you will fail terrible in your life. Okay? Suppose you say any department is okay for me and I am ready to get into any department. My only criteria is to get MDS, and then I know how to turn my life into something fruitful. Then that's a different story. But just because your parents are burdened, or just because you don't have that money right now, or just because you think that I have to take an education loan of 12 lakhs, how will I repay that? And that is the reason why you are choosing government seat. Then I think you are the most in a wrong track. And the other important point I want you to understand, in your life, once you finish dentistry, earning 10 12 lakhs is not a big deal. You will earn much 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 more than that. I'm sure you will earn much more than that. Point is, do you believe in yourself? And don't you think you will earn 12 lakhs in a lifetime? I think it's easy. So always put money aside and think which department you are really interested in, which field you want to choose, which career you want to be in. That is how you should decide. So financial part is clear. If you are suppose taking a government seat just because of that stipend, or just because it is government seat, don't get into that mindset. Change that mindset right away. Suppose you are not getting that required, or that you are passionate about department, then don't get into that government setup. Get into private setup. Let it be 15 20 lakhs extra or less or more, but get into that private college. When choosing a private college, okay, first is government and private. When you are having that choice of government and private, if you like that department, then join government. If you don't like that department, straight away say no, I can earn much better than that stipend or that 15-20 lakhs of amount. Okay, so be in that mindset. One. The second is, if you are getting into the private college, how to choose that private college? First is, people look for what is nearer to them. I suggest go far away from your house. Okay. During post graduation, I want you to focus fully on post graduation. So stay away from home. Don't be in that comfort zone. Stay away from home. One. Two, if you are choosing a college, make sure that you are seeing the staff first. Go to that college, see that staff, see their academic performances, not staff's academic performances, overall the college academic activities and academic performances. Also see the research activities going on in the college. Is it just namesake research, or is it really intended as research? Okay, so that is very very important point. All postgraduate students should go ahead and see that is college having active research projects or research work, right? The other important point is, most of the colleges or most of the prospective postgraduate students, once they come out, uh, they will come out in the form of that college student or that staff student. So I want you to choose a very good college with good staff and good college backdrop. You should have support from the college. So make sure you choose a college which supports you thoroughly throughout your 3 years. Okay, so that you have to do some research, do some go to that college, talk to the professors. Most of the colleges will have this allowed students to get in and talk, and you will know whether the activities happening there is real. Talk to the students there, then you will know the research or the postgraduate thesis or postgraduate work is really happening, or is it just namesake college. Okay, the other important point when you are choosing a college is which department and how much that staff influences the community. So choose that college and that department where the staff are active and academically oriented. Select that college. Very very important. When you are choosing a private college, suppose you get a through Neet, you get some department which you don't like, do not choose that. You may have to pay some 5-6 lakhs extra, but go for, I'm telling you, go for the department which you really love and you want to progress. How do you know which department you love? I think you should do some good mentorship or apprenticeship or assistantship. Go work in that department, see for 10-15 days how the department is working. Are they enthusiastic, are they active, are they giving new cases? So keep that thing in mind, and then go ahead and do some work, right? This is also very very important. Do some research in whichever field you are going to invest your life for next 3 years, right? And the other important aspect when you are choosing a college or choosing a department is what clinical material they are having. Are they really giving cases? Are they really inclined to teach students on patients? So this is very very important. Most of them they do as a quota, and I think quota, finishing your quota is easy. Only thing is, are they really interesting the students with work? Clinical work is very very important, or is it just namesake? Okay, so now that you know what all things you have to see when you are going for counseling or when you are putting your choices, remember this: when you are selecting a college or selecting a department, make sure that you have a fair idea about which department you are choosing or which college you are choosing, and have some rapport with that college. Okay, go through their website, see their past alumni books, or how they are settling, how the past college postgraduate settled, or do they have a vision for the students. That's very very important. You have to choose a college which has vision for their students, okay, which support you, which has good journals, which has good library facility. Okay, these things are important. Not that this college is having annual days, or this college is having competitions every year. No, not that. I want you to choose a college which has good library, which has good research activity, which has good academic interest. Okay, choose that college. You are now into post graduation, and these things should matter to you. And these 3 years I want you to study, 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 put your entire life into it. Then the next 20, 30 years of your career will be beautiful. Okay, the other important point I want to mention here is the brand value. There are some colleges which has brand value. Suppose you come out from that college, you have a value for it. Okay, so if you given a choice, choose brand value over your interest. Okay, remember this. This is a quick technique. Always choose a brand value. Suppose you feel your brand is more better, or you are more talented than just a brand value, then that's a different story, which I believe you all should have. That you should become a brand rather than saying college name or choosing that HOD's name. But to become that, you to get that push, always choose brand value. Suppose you come out from a big college, you really have that edge over other students. So choose brand value over your interest. And any department in dentistry are all interconnected. You can do whatever things you want to do after post graduation. Not that a oral surgeon will only do oral surgery job, or an endodontist will do only endodontist job. Okay, you all end up doing everything in dentistry. Basically, in oral and maxillofacial surgery, make sure that you are inclined towards a fellowship. You are reading further for 3 to 4 more years. And in maxillofacial surgery, if you are choosing maxillofacial surgery, make up your mind for a cleft fellowship, or your trauma fellowship, or some AOMSI guideline or AOMSI sponsored fellowships. Okay, those things you should keep in mind. And oral maxillofacial surgeons, suppose you are into endodontics or conservative endodontics or into prosthodontics, make sure you specialize in some field and go towards it. Okay, and suppose you are just for namesake, you are selecting non-clinical like pathology, or your other non-clinical departments, community and all. Make sure that you think about the future jobs and then get into these things. Suppose you wanted to open up your practice, then you should also have that clinical skills. So join some 6 months courses, implantology. So don't think that you are, because you are non-clinical, you will completely depend on colleges. Colleges are getting expired, there are no job vacancies. So when you are choosing post graduation, do not choose for jobs. Getting jobs is very very risky. Unless you have a lot of influence, I don't think you will get jobs nowadays. Or you should be extraordinary, then you may get jobs. Okay, so don't think about jobs if you are into non-clinical department. Suppose you don't have a choice, your parents are not willing to pay, and you have to choose a non-clinical, choose a non-clinical, but keep your mind open for clinical aspects also. Okay, whatever said and done, everything aside, your personal excellence is at the topmost priority. So whatever field you are choosing, whatever department you are choosing, whatever clinical or non-clinical you are choosing, I want you to be best in that. That is the only way out, because there are thousands of dentists coming out, thousands of postgraduates coming out. If you are not excellent in what you are doing, I think you will run out of battery. So I want you to definitely focus on becoming excellent in whatever you are choosing. Divide that, and become excellent in whatever you're choosing, or any other topic you want me to discuss and you want me to elaborate on how to become excellent in that topic or how to become excellent in your department, let me know, put it in the comment section. I'll definitely try to answer, and hope this gave you some clarity or some insight into how to choose your department or college when you're going for counselings, right? All the best, all the upcoming postgraduates. I am Dr. Harish Teneti, oral and maxillofacial surgeon, and I am always there to help you. Any, because of uh, my kind of work, if I am not putting up videos regularly, but I am always constantly thinking about you. Any student who need any kind of help, emotionally or subject wise, please let me know. DRHARISH Harish TENNETI Teneti at gmail.com. With my limited knowledge, whatever I can provide, whatever way I can help, I will definitely try to help. Thank you so much for listening. And if you did not like, share, and subscribe, not for my sake, just for public to know all this, please do it. Right? Thank you so much.